For many years, I lived just like everyone else, surrounded by the blaring horns of traffic, endless conversations about work, careers, and debates that never seemed to end. I always ran after the goals society set for me, thinking that was the only way to succeed. I lived with the belief that the more I had, the happier I would be. But at some point, I began to feel something was missing. Everything started to feel blurry. The achievements I reached didn't make me feel fulfilled. I felt empty, and life seemed like a repetitive cycle. Even though many around me were successful, why did I still feel lonely? I saw them laughing and talking joyfully, but inside, I felt anything but peaceful. The reason for this is that we are living in a world that is always in a rush, constantly demanding us to compete. We are swept into the whirlwind of technology and information that never stops. A study from Harvard Business Review shows that every day, we take in more than 34 gigabytes of information. That's like reading 100,000 words every single day. And with every minute of distraction, the brain takes up to 23 minutes to refocus effectively. This shows how the noise around us is truly diminishing our ability to focus and even our mental well-being. There was one time I sat on a chair in a crowded cafe, and I realized something. I can't remember the last time I felt truly peaceful. I couldn't recall the last time I stopped to feel the beat of my own heart, to listen to the wind rustling through the roof or the waves gently lapping against the shore. Life just kept moving on, and I kept running along with it. And then I stopped and read a quote that I'll never forget. "I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately." Henry David Thoreau. And I understood. It was this stillness that would give me the opportunity to live with purpose, to live with meaning. And I realized that what I needed was a quiet space to find myself. A recent survey by the New York Times revealed that over 1 million Japanese are currently choosing to live in isolation, not because of illness, but because they are exhausted from the fast pace of modern life. They have found freedom in stillness, and so have I. And then, I found a place like that. A quiet forest, an old temple, places where there are no car noises, no rushing people, no phones, no notifications, just stillness and a sense of peace spreading from the gentle breeze and falling leaves. When I sat down, breathed deeply, and felt each breath, I realized one thing. It was in this quietness that I found myself. All the tired thoughts and worries gradually faded away. I no longer felt the need to prove my worth, no longer needed to prove to the world that I could do more, achieve more. I just needed to be myself, living in the present moment, with stillness and freedom. People often say, time is money, but I came to realize that time is life. And when we stop getting swept up in the cycle of unnecessary worries and distractions, that's when we can truly live. So I decided to leave that noisy world behind. Not because I don't love modern life, but because I realized that in this life, we need to find balance. We don't need to keep running, to do everything society demands, just to feel valuable. I found freedom in stillness, and I believe you can too. This is my journey, and if you're feeling exhausted, if you feel like you're losing yourself amid all the noise, maybe it's time for you to find your own path, just like I did. A path that doesn't require racing ahead, but one where you slow down, stop, and truly live.